What is up, everybody? Today I have an achievement guide for Spectrolite Speed Life. Now the first achievement we have is for Let It Shine. Both of these achievements can be done on Moonstone, but what you want to do is basically you just want to go through them from the beginning level to the end of the level without touching a single lamp. So as you can see here, if you want to see what a lamp looks like, it's these big yellow blocks and these black sticks. Remember to tell it no, because they can't touch you without you giving your consent. That is not okay. So then you just keep going, moving forward here. You see a couple more, just give them the stink eye and move on with your life. There we go, just jumping on the sides here. You might hit that one or the one further up, depending on when you release your jump. Never happened to me, but just in case, I decided to leave that in there. And here we go, speeding up again. Down through here, down through there, and this is probably the first hard one. Make sure you don't overshoot that one, because you might be able to hit that one, as that one is kind of a pain. Now this part is super important. What you want to do is you want to jump to this block over here, turn around, and jump back, because if I go the wrong direction, you have to too. Luckily you can make it back over there without touching those lamps on the side there. This one here, there's a couple lamps, one to the left, one to the right. Depending on if you can undershoot or overshoot it, touch those lamps. So again, just be careful. Here we see some destruction of the museum. And then here, this is we're about like maybe a third of the way through the level. This is the part where you get to see all those green bits. There we go, you can jump up here. There's a few lamps, some on the sides. Just don't overshoot it. And make sure to go in the middle. Make sure you don't hit it. This part is super important. Make sure you maintain your speed when doing that jump. Otherwise, you won't even make it. So what you want to do is you want to go through that again, jump through there. And this is probably one of the hardest parts of the level, probably where you'll restart the most. But as you can see there, you go down that giant vase and 2 lamps fall down. Now, here, as you can see, I fell down without touching it. But as you can see, coming up here, I mess up that jump. Have to restart checkpoint, and I spawned right on top of it, meaning I was forced to touch the lamp and have to restart the level. So here's attempt 2. I do recommend, even if you do fail it, just to practice going through that, so just in case to avoid it, you can just make sure that you don't have to reset at all. Here we go down the vase, reminding me of high school with all the swirlies I got. As you can see, the lamps landed in a different position here. So I'm just like double checking, composing myself to make sure I don't mess up, and I jump onto the wrong spot, because believe it or not, that's not a platform. Luckily, I spawned just far enough in front of it to where I didn't touch it, so I can keep continuing on. That part is completely luck based, so unfortunately if you can't do it, you just have to restart the level. For that part there, you want to aim for the right side, preferably a bit higher than I did, because I just barely made it over. From here on out, I believe there's only like one more section where you might be able to still touch a lamp, but once you get to this point, all the hard parts are out of the way. There, you just want to make sure you aim in the middle section to, again, avoid touching the ones on the sides. And we keep going on over here, getting all the checkpoints, going up the loop, going down here, going up the broken, I believe it's trains. This one just makes it easy to avoid. Just make sure you aim up and preferably to the left. Also, make sure you don't touch those lamps there. You probably have to go out of your way to touch them, but just in case, do not go super far to the left there. Now here, there is an annoying section coming up, not necessarily because of those lamps, but because these little light blue lines that you have to walk on. Yeah, as you can see, not here, but coming up, but yeah, there is a trick to make it a little bit easier. Just because those lines are not perfect curves, you're able to kind of judge your distance. Basically just judge where you are on them. So basically just go on a straight line, adjust your camera, and then walk forward again. Pretending you're walking for the first time like you're a baby, and you should be good. This is super sped up, but I am being super careful, as you can see here, just making sure I'm lining up all my jumps here and going straight, because again, going through this part is very much a pain and will take a lot of time. But once you're through that first part, it's very simple from here on out. Just go through there. As you can see, it's starting to rain. Jump through there, and boom, just like that, you're almost done the level. Just got I'll slide down here. This is where we start watching the museum break apart, kind of just like all my hopes for the future. Here. And there we go. Slowing it down a bit. As you look back, see how far you've come, be proud of yourself, but don't forget, there's still just a little bit more to go. Again, avoid those. Lamps are very easy to avoid, but just don't forget you're doing the achievement halfway through. That would be incredibly silly. So again, you jump through there, jump all those walls, go through it all like this. And here we reach the end of the level. Now don't be afraid if the achievement doesn't pop. It does pop later. As you can see, say goodbye to that one giant vase. Thank it for not falling on you. And then just go jump off the building. Do not do that in real life though. Do not recommend. You will not be teleported to another dimension. Now wait for it. There we go. There's the achievement popping. Let it shine. 50 gamer score. And then we can move on to our next achievement. Nothing left to see. Just jump through the portal. And here we go. Nothing left to see. So the goal for this achievement is that you have to go through the last section of the game, or this level, and witness the entire destruction of the museum. You can do both of these in the same run. I chose not to because I love wasting my time. As you can see there's some more destruction. The trick to this achievement is that, as you saw in the first run, there's me doing a 360 there, but as you can see at the first run, I went through it, witnessed some of the destruction, but I didn't get the achievement. So what you want to do is, you want to go through each section. Every single time you see something break or fall apart, I don't know if you need to actually watch it or if you just need to trigger the event, but you have to trigger the event, let it fall, watch it fall, and then reset checkpoint, because sometimes more stuff breaks if you go through that same area a second time. As you can see here, going down the ramp, jumping up, you can see another part of the building falling off there. So here I will reset again, just in case I miss something else. Jumping through there, it doesn't look like I did, and then we move on to the next section where we start to see even more destruction. Look, see there, you see a giant pillar fall. There we go. Just like my confidence when I first asked someone out and got rejected. Anyway, you just jump on here, jump on through those holes, and again you can see another pillar falls down there. But again, just to make sure, you have to reset and do it all over again. Now this is a bit of a time-consuming process, but you've already done most of the level at this point, so it's not too bad. So that one's done. Another trick you can do is, if you want to see more, to wait to see if it's all done, you can just go into those little balls there and aim up and then fall down. Now I probably didn't need to die there, and I totally did that on purpose, by the way. I totally didn't mess up that jump. But as you can see there, it wasn't necessary. So here's the next part. You can see all those vases break. Probably costs a lot of money to repair those, but who even needs that many vases anyway? Those things are massive. You can't even fit them inside of your house. So now you just want to go through here and hopefully don't mess up as many times as I did here. But this is going to be one of the last sections where you see the bit of the museum falling apart here. As you can see, shoot myself up and move to the right there. You can see another pillar falling down. So here, just going to make sure that I see all the destruction, and I'll just reset it. Totally didn't fall to my death by mistake. So again, just jumping on those walls, jumping through those holes, going through here, some more destruction, and you know what that means? You gotta reset to the next checkpoint. Any second now. Just gotta make sure you witness it all. Or not. There we go, there it is. Totally not a mistake either. But I just want to go through all that again. Luckily this part is not, we've already been through the hardest part of the level, so this part isn't too bad. Again, good thing I totally fell off there, because you can see the ceiling falling apart again, and boom, just like that, last achievement. Nothing left to see, don't even need to finish the level, but at this point you might as well, because you've earned it, buddy. I'll be making a couple more achievement guides for this game, so if you want to see that, be sure to check into those. If not, I hope you guys have a nice day.